Today on my channel planner, friends, let's decorate my classic happy planner for this week. By the time this drops, it'll be Wednesday. I'm also going to share why I haven't been using my happy planner mini this month, and I've just been using this because sometimes, you know what, life is lifing and you have to be really gentle with yourself. So pull up a chair, grab a cup of something. I've got my cup here, my mug of hot tea, and let's have some creative fun, friends. Please stay tuned. Hello planner friends, and welcome to my channel. I'm One Crafty Dolo. I'm so glad you're here with me. Thank you for taking time, spending it with me. It's going to be a lot of fun today. If you're new, you're welcome to join my growing community. What a lovely group we have here. I am so thankful for you in this space. And if you're returning, thank you for the gift of your time. If you're subscribed, tap the notification bell so you're notified about when my videos drop, which is pretty consistent. Wednesday and Friday evenings at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and then Sunday morning at midnight Eastern Standard Time. So if you saw my short, you know that I picked this up for 50% off on Amazon. I threw it up on my Amazon list because I'm all about bargains. I hope you know that. And speaking of bargains, so today I'm drinking some Earl Grey. This mug, which I never knew Happy Planner sold a mug. Right now on the website today, well, it goes until the 13th of August. It's $2.99 on the website, $2.99 plus. Let me grab this other sticker book to show you. This Happy Illustrations book that I picked up on Mercari for a bargain price of like, I think $6, $7 or something like that. It's $3.99. It's back in stock. It's such a fun sticker book. You want to grab that one too. I don't know. I may buy stuff, but I'm not there yet. So today I want to go for some neutral vibes. I don't know why. I'm always about all the color and the splashy color and everything, but today I'm kind of feeling the neutral vibes. Incidentally, here's how I decorated the monthly. I said I was going to show you. I just kept it. This is rainbow ribbon bows from Agenda 52. So I just did it in black and white and I thought it looked good. I think I did my, yes, I did. So I did my August intentions and I set that up. This is last week. Again, stickers I have had forever and a day, plus washi I've had for forever and a day. This is a Mojo Jojo boxes and some colored ink. So now today, this is called the Planner Babe, and it's my first Wrong Wrong sticker book. And I think Wrong Wrong's designs are fabulous. They're gorgeous. And I'm not saying she shouldn't charge what she charges for each book. These are hand drawn. She does them herself. But my budget is my budget. And so this was a little over $16, if you can imagine. And I was like, ah. So I grabbed it. They have other books that are less expensive, but not are all as large as this. Some of them are only 10 pages. Some are 17 pages or something. I don't know. Shop smart is my point, but yeah, I can link it below or just go to my Amazon list. Not to hawk things, it's just an easy place for me to put things. So I decided that since this is so neutral, I went into my little washi here. Some of it I've used recently, like this Sun Salutation and the Rainbow, which I think I'm going to nix those two. I've got this is also new. It's from the Slow Living with the chickens. I think we'll skip that one. These are pretty cute. This, I don't remember the name of it, but it's got books and tea. This is like a baking. Yeah, it's like a baking one. This is the new, to me, it's a caffeinated one. I like that one. This I got, honestly, it was one of my Mercari orders. Somebody threw it in. I'm not even sure who it's by, but it's really quite gorgeous, isn't it? And I haven't used it yet. This is from the Cozy collection. It's the books. We're not going to use that. And then I have all these, which are kind of lighter, and I thought they might provide some balance. I love Jasper. I do, from Simply Gilded. I don't know that we're going to use him today, but I'm a Jasper stan, if you will. I think I want to use this caffeinated. I may use this pretty funky rose gold, and these two ironically match well. And then maybe a smaller neutral, like one of these three. I'll look at those. So we can set it up and get some washi going. And I think that works with the aesthetics in this kit. What do you think? Yeah, I think so. I just have to decide which one of these smaller ones. I think I'm going to start with this caffeinated one because I really like it. So let's get going and let's get in here, if you will. Oh, I used this. Let me just show you a trick here. So you see how each one of these, right, is an individual caffeinated spot. And if you, I don't know if you saw my short, but let me show you. So what I did this week is I cut the washi to just make extra deco in here. Just cut the separate pieces like that. I added it in here and here, but then I added you just clip it. So when you have something like that, even I could even do that, say with a Jasper, right? You just clip and make that individual little bits of deco. I think that's kind of fun to do, right? So why don't we get in here, move my tea, again, $2.99. Can you believe that? Oh, it's so good. I love tea. I happen to love Lady Grey, Earl Grey, English breakfast, Irish breakfast, etc. So why don't we lay some washi down, friends? I think I've been doing a lot of diagonals lately. I don't feel like doing diagonals right now, so I think we're just going to go straight across, if you will. I think that'll be cute. This is my goal planner. So I said in the intro, I would explain why I'm not using my mini right now, which I'm consistent. It's very rare for me, unless I stop using something for whatever reasons. And then usually I pick it back up. I'm not trying not, let me say this again in English, if you will. Sometimes my mouth works quicker than my brain. It wasn't that I intentionally stopped using it, but the truth of the matter is my mom is ill, and I only have so much time here and so much. Now you may say, well, gee, all the more time you need to plan and things, right? And why would I be using a goal planner and to be honest with you, a few reasons. I use the mini in tandem with my pocket. So the pocket goes with me everywhere. It's perfect to throw in a tote, throw in a crossbody bag. It just works. I love the pocket size. But right now, and then what I would use this for, here, let me show you what I mean. What I use this for is, this is a detailed version of what's in the pocket planner, okay? So it's the more thorough, doing this, doing that, doing this, etc. But right now, I don't know that I have the time to be as thorough. I'm being honest with you. And rather than guilt myself about it, be upset about it, I'm not doing that. I am not going to do that to myself. I am going to give myself grace. And I am here today to remind you to also give yourself some grace, because we need it. The world is tough. Sometimes we go through really difficult moments. And rather than pile on yourself, and yes, decorating planners makes me relax, but I don't have the wherewithal to put down what I'm doing every day right now, okay? I just don't. And rather than set myself up for failure, I may back plan in it just to decorate it and so forth. I'll see. Generally, I'm not a fan of doing that, but, I'm doing that here in a way because I've already dealt with Monday, and it's Monday, and I'm not, I'm planning this now, but I don't know. I view it differently. Anyway, maybe I'll get in there and finish it up, but right now I am doing what I can do and nothing more and nothing less. And you know what? I know this would work. Well, let's put a little in maybe. Anyway, that's it. I just don't have the wherewithal, and I'm picking and choosing what I can and can't do at this moment based on what's going on. And we all have moments, What's interesting, I'm honest here. There was a time where I would journal and this, and then I'd stop. And then I'd pick it up again and I'd stop and so forth. I don't do that anymore. I'm really incredibly consistent. And I feel as if now it's okay if I do stop something. I still have it. It's a Doc Grid journal. I picked it up on Mercari. I was using it for memory keeping, and it just got away from me. And I haven't been in there in quite some time. But I still have it, so maybe I'll go back to it. But generally speaking, if I start a planner I'm making a mess here, sorry. Hot Mess Express. Let's just nix this and start over. If I can't do something, I just step away now. I don't feel like, oh, I never do anything. I'm on this channel all the time. And even when I'm not, I'll just pick up a planner and start decorating it. Watching TV, I was working on my Aura Estelle journal a bit, and that was fun. And so it just depends, you know. Oh, this is really pretty. Whoops, sorry, I don't mean to bang that. Okay, so I wonder if I should put boxes in and then put some girls in. I don't usually use the dolls, so this is kind of fun and exciting, and yeah. Let's just look real quick, if you don't mind bearing with me here. These boxes are really pretty, I have to say. I like the neutral. It's funny, I was like, I need some neutral vibes in my life. And then I happened upon this. You know how when you go on Amazon, it's like recommended for you because they just want to keep you buying stuff. And that was it. And I was like, okay, well, that looks good. I can do this. I can do this. How pretty. Okay. Yeah, these are lovely. They really are lovely. And I think we'll use, let me see here. Very pretty. I think we can use this one. Again, it's all this, these are kind of like, I don't know, creamy neutral vibes going on here, and I'm here for it. Okay, so we got boxes in there. I wouldn't mind putting something here, but we'll get there. These are so doggone pretty, friends. So tell me, I talk about myself because, you know, I'm talking here. How are you, friends? How are you? I talk a lot about myself, my family, my life. I'd like to know how you are doing, how things are going as we transition in August here, because we're going to be, before you know it, autumn is going to be here. And if you're enjoying your summer, if you're going away, if you're doing anything, I'd love to know. I mean that sincerely. I'd love to know what you're up to and how it's going. And yeah, I can't say the summer's been the best, but that's okay, because we rise and we manage things and we just do the things, and we, yeah. Thankfully, you have grace with me, and I come to you and we chat, and that makes me better. You make me better, and I'm grateful for that. I'm working on a project for my mom. I just picked this up. It's from Paper Penguin Co. on Etsy. It's just a dot grid journal, and I'm going to make kind of like a junk journal for her. Kind of, you know, I got inspired by something my sister-in-law had done, and I'm just going to take it and I'm going to run with it, and hopefully I'll do a short of it and share it with you. I think it's a good project for anybody who maybe you want to show anybody you care for, how much you appreciate them. That's what it's designed to do. Okay. Actually, I hadn't planned that, but I really like it. Ha! Isn't that funny how that happens? You're just like, oh, hey, that looks good. I'm going to sit here a minute and look at this. I'm going to take a beat, friends. So now I think we need to go back in here, and I think these are just great. Yeah. Design the life you love. Planning is my therapy. Oh my goodness, friends. Does that resonate with you as much as it resonates with me? I've got to tell you, it does. I'm not good with tweezers, so I use my X-Acto knife to grab things. It's just, yeah, that's me. I'm a little bit klutzy, to be honest with you. And I'm okay with that. It's not a put down of myself. It just is. I know who you are. Oof. we moved. I've mentioned that on my channel. We did a kind of a cross-country move here again, and I'm settling in nicely. I am very thrilled to report that the library here is wonderful. I mean, beyond wonderful. And to distract myself and to keep myself kind of busy here, I'm taking different classes. So this week, in fact, when this goes up, I'll be taking a basic sewing class, which I do know how to sew, but it's been some time, and I'd like to get back into it, and I've been talking about it, and now I just want to do it. Do I want to put that there? Yeah, I kind of do. I would like, it's just making a basic project, but I thought if I could get into it, that would be really quite helpful for me. I'm looking for, other hobbies, other interests, and I thought, well, gee, that would work nicely. So I think that's what I'm going to do this week. I signed up for it. I snagged the last spot in the class too, which was kind of good, I thought. I think I'll put you over here, or do I want to put it over here? Over here. No, over here. Sorry. So it's just a basic sewing, but they have so many, they have classes. Do you know what a Glowforge is? It's one of those expensive machines, and you can create all kinds of things, and they have classes for that. You have access to a Glowforge through the library, which I think is phenomenal. So I intend to get in there and kind of use it because I think it'll be a lot of fun, truthfully. Yeah, I'll keep you posted, friends. I just feel like it's going to work. I just want to enjoy it. I want to, try to enjoy my place in space. And maybe, I'm hoping, that eventually I can teach classes on journaling and so forth there. And that would be really great fun for me, both intellectually, but creatively. And yeah, I would feel it would help me a lot. I know it would. I like this design, The Life You Love. I've been eyeing it and eyeing it. I keep looking at this piece, so I think we're going to put that in here. Right? Okay, yeah, that's perfect right there. Now, this is fun. This is very different. I've used the Squad Girls, but never these girls. Okay, are these all, okay, there's some small things in here, or do I go in the back again? I'm still getting used to the book. No complaints, though. What a pretty book. I would like to buy more of her products, but I guess, in time and when I can afford it. That's how it's going to have to be. And I'm okay with that. So yeah, so right now, not using the mini, unfortunately, but I think I needed to, no, that's too big. I needed to step back from it a little bit, and I'm okay with that. I think that, yeah, everything has a season, if you will. I used to, when I taught that song from the Byrds, when I, based on Ecclesiastes, turn, 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 I used to use that in my classroom for what I taught about the 60s and so forth. That was kind of fun. I love the music of that time period. I really do. Cute. This is so cute. Glasses. You're talking about me. Ooh, one glass. What happened to the other? It broke. Okay, let's put them. Tell you what. Let's put them up here. Yeah, there we go. Doesn't look like anything went wrong, does it? This is cute. I like the pen or whatever it is down here. I think we can put this up here. That's cute. What a cute little, yeah, I'm going to fill it up. Honestly, I'm going to try to fill it up here because it's adorable and it's sweet. Do we want the pencils? They're kind of large. We got more florals. I'm just taking my time here. You know what? I put this one back. Maybe I can use this one. Whoops. Over here a little bit. Yeah, that works. How cute is this? Here we go. Here's some smaller items. Okay. I like the to-go mug. That's for sure. So cute. All right. so cute. I'm just playing here, ladies and friends. I'm just playing, just having some fun. I kind of like this. I also like this Planner Girl. It's kind of big, but you know what? Well, I kind of like it. Maybe we can find a spot for it up here. Yeah, there we go. That actually works well. And do I want to add a little more here? Do I want to add any more there? I'm debating. We've got this little clippy, the bow clippy. I think we can put you over here. Yeah. All right, let me see here a minute. All right, I think this little stapler can go here. And one more little thing. So much fun. Let's see if I can grab that without the knife. Do I want that here? I actually kind of want it up here. It's getting busy down here. And in fact, why don't we straighten this a little bit? It looks kind of weird just at an angle there. I think we're good. Yeah, there we go. What do you think, friends? I think it's good. Wow. This is very different. I never use neutrals. Again, it's the Wrong Planner Babe. And it's on Amazon pretty inexpensively. So here's how I work, okay? I work backwards. Because that gets me thinking. I don't always think I'm logical and, you know, I take steps, but sometimes I need a little more, I need to back into the week, if that makes sense. So I brought you in a little closer. I have one of my medium Energel pens in brown. I figured that would fit. So backing into it, even though this is a gold planner, let me take off the little bobble end. I do have church. It's now at 10 a.m. and I want to journal and plan here. Okay, I think that makes sense. Yeah. Now, Saturday, I don't have a class this week. I did take one last week, and that was a lot of fun. And I forgot to take pictures, which is not, you know, I'll try to take a picture of my sewing class and let you know how it goes. But I do know on Saturday, I have I want to work on my junk journal. Which means when I go to the library this week, I have to print out more printables. I finished my one junk journaling project. It's done. And I grabbed an old planner and now I'm going to do it again. Okay, so Friday and Thursday, here we go. This week on Friday, I have family time, so it's actually a day off, so to speak, and it's family. And then on Thursday, I do have some errands and so forth. However, I'm going to film YouTube. Now, my intent, which I should have done first, I'm trying to plan intentionally. This looks like a lot of projects, but I want to, this is my faith video. And so it's all about uplifting others, especially if you're going through any type of difficult time right now. Nope, we're here. Okay, and my intent for the first half of the week, you know, see how I did it last week. I really felt joy and creative. I did meet new people and expand, take classes, new projects for August. So here my intention is going to be, yes, continue new classes, new projects, and inspire. The other thing I need to do, I'm thinking about it right now, is plan ahead, a little bit at least. So YouTube plan. I don't plan very far in advance with my videos because then I feel like they're not authentic, if you will. Okay. I took a day off from working on anything on Wednesday, but actually I'm going to be writing. So I'm going to make that a writing day. I write on Medium, and my faith studies and all infuses my writing. So the faith planning, the faith studies show up in my writing, which is really a blessing. I mean, it's like a feedback loop, if you will, right? And I'm going to put cafe day. And I have my library class. So I have some fun scheduled for myself on Wednesday that has nothing to do with goals, and I am here for it. So today, obviously, I'm filming and create, have fun. Because if you're just creating, oh, look, another planner video. Oh, no, we're not doing that. I want to immerse myself, and I am. This is fun. I really like the fact that it's so different, right? And then finally, we have here on Tuesday, what have I got on Tuesday? Oh, yeah, I'll have to do figure out my Friday night project. I'm researching a topic, which sometimes I do have topical discussions with you. And I'm researching a topic later today. So I'm going to, create and have fun with it, but I also sometimes like to inform. And given that we moved, given that my mom is ill, I'm writing. First off, I am back to writing, so that's good. But like my longer term projects, I've kind of let them go. And you know what? I just realized something. Look at this. These kind of match. And I didn't do that on purpose. How funny. Same washi. These are from Simple Stories Pet Tape. Cozy, I believe, is the name of that. That's too funny. I just realized that. Well, I guess I'm just, I didn't mean to be matchy-matchy, but I guess I am, friends. What do you think? Oh, I know what I didn't do. I inked last time, and I didn't ink this time. Oof. You know what we're going to do? We're going to add some in anyway. So here's Tattered Rose. Sorry about that. Ugh, can you tell? My head's not quite in the game this week. So yeah, inking. This paper is great. This paper withstands all my crazy, creative nonsense, all the things that I'm doing with it. It just does. It's amazing. It's, this is a very light color. And in fact, when I create and using printables, if I want to give them an antique look, this is the ink that I use. So we're just going to bring this down here. Oof, I can't believe I forgot that. Oh well. I'm allowed to be human, especially now. I appreciate all your kind words from my mom and your prayers. You're very nice. You're very kind to me. And I want you to know that I really appreciate you back. Okay, will that go there? Yeah. And if I have to use my Tombow adhesive, I will use my Tombow adhesive. I mean, come on, the poor thing. I've already picked it up and down how many times now, right? So cute. Is that going to stick? Yes, it will. I don't know that I'll pick any other stickers up, but let's just do the edges. At least it's something. It just adds a little something to it. I love this color. They have other neutrals. I forget the names of them. There's a burlap one. There's all kinds of different neutrals Distress Oxide has. So I would like to, that's on my list. I've created a scrapbook.com list and for the fall. So these are on the list, some of these, because I just think their colors. I like the archival ink. That's pretty good. I have a few that I like, but something like this is perfect. And then, we're going to gum up here, and we're going to do the same thing. Ugh, sorry, friends. So funny. Well, when your mind is elsewhere, and I'm going to make this easier on myself. When your mind is elsewhere, and that's what I meant. Like, I can't keep up with everything, so the mini's going to have to sit a little bit until I fit. Maybe one night, you know what I might do? One night after dinner, just kind of sitting, if we're not going for a walk or doing any kind of working out, I will probably work on that then, just just as a relaxation space. But as far as creating on camera with it, nope, not doing it. The one thing I am keeping up with are my journals. I'm really happy about that. So yeah, and in fact, I'm almost done my Aura Estelle, so that's going to be coming up too. Pretty excited about that. Okay, now I did add some there. You know, I'm just going to go over these stickers. They will be fine. Adding a little, you just press in to get the level of color you want. Yep, that works. Do a little bit down here, kind of over this. Yeah, that works. And I'm going to do a little up here, maybe a little behind her, like on that side too. There we go. I do think it adds to it. I'm glad I'm adding it, even if it's after the fact. I think it does add. The color just makes it, yeah, it's just pretty. Oh, I love this space. I just love this space. Let's bring her down. A little bit more here and a little bit here. And right there. All right, friends, we inked, albeit late, but we inked, we planned, and here we go. We're pretty well set in here, friends. You can get these on Amazon too. I usually buy, if I'm not sure about this I'd seen in another video, I buy small packs of the inks, and I have some of those at Amazon too, just to make it easier for us. So there we are. Oh, I love it. I really love it. I love that it's neutral. I love that I have the girls. I just think, and the washi is perfect. Now, again, 3 different, you know, one is, both are, these are Simply Gilded. This is different, but they all come together so nicely, especially with the rose gold. Friends, thank you for your time, for being here with me. Goodness knows, I hope you know I appreciate you. And you know what? Here's what I'm going to say. One more thing. If you've made it this far, continue some classes, whether they're on YouTube like this or junk journaling. Take new classes and invest time in yourself. Invest in you. You're worth that, friends, and more. Treat yourself kindly, and if life is lifing, all the more reason you need to be extra kind to yourself in those moments. Again, friends, I appreciate you. Have a blessed day planner, friends. Bye now.